Real man gonna understand, like, man, whatever coming your way, God made it come your way. Let's see, can you handle this before I do this to you? Hit you with it. So if you can't handle this, are you gonna get swallowed for the rest of your life? You heard me?
The man that doesn't give in to his impulses is the most free man in the world. Whereas the man that just, if I want it, I do it. Because a lot of this red pill kind of conversation is a strong man, is a high value man, does what he wants. No, the reality is a high value man who can resist temporary desires for long-term goals. Doesn't drink because he's got work tomorrow. Doesn't sleep with that girl because he doesn't want to get rid of her in the morning. He thinks about his long-term self. Self-control is true freedom, not doing whatever you want, because that's nonsense.
Saying men should be dangerous. By dangerous, that implies I should be ready to threaten someone, to hurt somebody.
No, you should be capable of it. But that doesn't mean you should use it. There's nothing to you otherwise. Like, if you're not a formidable force, there's no morality in your self-control. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. Both of those come together. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. Otherwise, you confuse weakness with moral virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, that isn't how it works. That isn't how it works at all. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good. You can't be, because it takes strength to be good. It's very difficult to be good.
I'm the type of person that if I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't mind you knowing that I don't like you. So if I see you in public, please don't embarrass yourself and try speaking to me, because I'm going to look at you like you got shit on your shirt. That's just how I'm going to look.
You don't want yes men around you. You never want a yes man around you. You want someone that's going to check you when you're fucking up. You want someone that's going to fucking tell you how it is.
If the father's not in the home, the boy will find the father in the streets. If the streets raise you, then the judge becomes your mother and the prison becomes your home. I saw it in my generation and every generation before me and everyone since.
I don't want to be no goon, nigga. I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be in jail. I want 100 fucking million. Ross got 2 fucking yachts. Rich is gangster. You know what I mean? Rich is gangster, nigga. Buy your mother's son. Buy your grandma's son, nigga. Buy your sister. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, it's easy to pull it's easy to pull the trigger though. It's easy to pull the trigger, but it ain't easy to move your mom out the hood. That's a real man job.
Fuck your money. Fuck your jewelry. Fuck your cars. Fuck all your bitches that you got. Them shits don't make you cool no more. That's obsolete now. I'm establishing that in hip-hop. All that shit ain't fresh no more. Fuck all that. That doesn't determine if you're a real man or not. You can have all those things and still be a fucking chump. Wicked Awesome is about being a real human being. Making real music. Talking about real things that people deal with on a day-to-day basis. Guide those people. Help them realize that they're not alone. And that's always been my mission statement.
If you are a real man, you want to provide for your family. That's what men do when you have a family. Any man, when you have a concern as to how you're going to pay your bills,
scary time.
There is nothing worse.
I know a real man who's broke and struggling and they deserve more. I know a fake man who got money and is living life. I know good girls who have become a side chick with broken hearts and deserve better. I know hoes that got wifed. I know a man who served serious time in the jail and never spoke a word on his friends and they got forgotten. I know snitches that are still rated. By the way, you don't have to be street to be real.
Facts.
I know legit people that are realer than trappers and gangbangers.
Facts.
I've seen the fake get praised and the real get slept on.
Facts.
There's no love, no respect, and no morals anymore. The game has changed.
Game has changed. That's the Bible. Whoever wrote that, who wrote that?
That's some real shit, bro.
No matter what you are going through in life, how sad you are, how much pain you're feeling, the trauma that you're going through, you are strong enough to see another day. And it's not about being 100% every single day. It's about just showing up. That's what I do. No matter what the odds, no matter how I'm feeling, I show up every single day. And by showing up every single day and doing what I do, I believe it gives me more than happiness.
I also admire man
who's a gentleman to all, who can open doors, who can say please and thank you. When walking with a child or a woman or an elderly person can walk on the street side of the sidewalk. When going up an escalator, a man who stands behind his family. When going down an escalator, he stands in front of his family. A man who can be a protector, right? A gentleman. You might be like, wow, I didn't know a gentleman could be. Yes, gentlemen must protect, right? You must be a savage and a servant. And a gentleman, to me, is a combination of savage and servant, equal parts, perfectly balanced into a gentleman.
And I'm a real bad man, Emily. I'm not a hypocrite. That's why certain things bad man don't do.
What exactly has the bad man done to this point?
A bad man have a responsibility to see that the children in the community goes out and come in safe. A bad man in the community see to it that terrorists does not terrorize the community, rape the little school people them, terrorize the poor people them, rob you when you go to work from Monday till Friday, and the one money you have to come in to take care of the people them, then rob you and take it and go to shoot you, kill you. That is a responsibility. Dodos is a bad man, real bad man. Zeeks is a real bad man.
How do you know
Adams is a real bad man. Leng is a real bad man. Tony Youth a real bad man. Starkey, Copper, Rag in the whole of we have stand up as a real bad man. The people that protect Jamaica from terrorists are real bad man. Terrorists and bad man are two different things.
And Ninja Man ranks in that group.
Dan of all Dan Gorgon. Real bad man.
The male, if he's a real man, I'm talking about a real man, he is at the bottom of the foundation of his family, which means he don't talk. You see, let me put it this way. The foundation of this building, we don't even see it, but it's holding up everything. See, a real man ain't got to brag. He just holds up everything. A real man never tells a woman, I'm paying the bills here, you know. I'm the one who keeping the house. Shut up, man. You ain't a real man. Real men don't brag on nothing. All you do is you see their family steady, healthy, prosperous. Because the secret is a foundation underneath there, holding up the wife and the children and the mortgage and the light bill and the water bill and the phone bill and the tuition and the clothing and the groceries. That's a real man. He doesn't brag on his responsibility.
A man who needs multiple women is very unhappy with himself. Having the attention of multiple women feeds his ego to cover up his insecurities. See, a real man doesn't need more than one good woman. He's gonna invest his time and energy into someone he sees a future with. An insecure man is gonna play with all these women's emotions for his own benefit and to boost his self-esteem. Facts.
And nobody can destroy you if you won't let them. All right? Don't let them. You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices. Make the unpopular decisions. And become comfortable in your own skin. I think a lot of times folks, especially young folks who I tend to empathize with and speak to more often, they're not comfortable because they're going along with the society that's around them. And they're trying to fit in the framework of what everyone around them or on whatever social media they're on says that they should be. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, full responsibility